Welcome to the video. I guess I do have something to talk to you guys about. Now, in the 90s, I watched the X-Files. Yeah, that was a really interesting show. The X-Files. It wasn't just aliens. It was a lot of things. I mean, and especially with Agent Mulder, I thought he was so cute as an FBI agent. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but still, I like Fox Mulder, and he was one of my favorite FBI agents, and I loved watching the show because I can't describe what it was. It was aliens, it was this, it was that. Some of it was like so freaky to watch. I was like, why am I watching this episode? Dude. But yeah, it was a really good show. And I love Dana Scully too, so yeah. I mean, we had compassion for these people. And knowing that Dana Scully had cancer, and, and then she had a baby, or a hybrid baby or something. This was an interesting show, and I really liked watching it, I think it had everything for every fan, but some fans are just like, ooh. What was the most interesting one? The most interesting one? Huh. I think after Fox Mulder disappeared, the show went flat, and they hired the guy from Terminator to be on the show, and I'm like, where's Fox? Where's Fox Mulder? I mean, it's great, and you still have Dana Scully, but those are like Sonny and Cher, man. You can't get rid of him. But he disappeared. He just disappeared. He didn't die. He didn't die, okay? He did not die at all. He just disappeared. And I disappeared from the show, and I didn't watch it anymore, and I'm like, oh, geez, where's Fox? And the name Fox Mulder, that was so interesting, right? Fox Mulder? Who is Dana without her Mulder? And I was like kind of excited those two were going to hook up as like on the show. I mean, but they were just business partners. But dude, it's like, they going to hook up and have little Mulders running around, dude. Yeah, they were too busy being FBI agents. But that show was so cool, though. I mean, they weren't like all serious. They were just, doing their job. I think they were like for the paranormal activity, special forces FBI agents. Unlike just being FBI agents, they were like special forces or something. And watching the show was so cool, I loved it. Especially the theme song, too. Oh, you can't... Dude. This was way before, like, what do you call it? The Avenger movies and all that stuff. See, the 90s were all about, shows that made you think, and sometimes it made you think too much, but then you were like, yeah, X-Files. I'm going to see what year X-Files first came. And they first started their first episode in 93, and I'm looking at something else. Let me see X-Files here. I just like looking at this stuff here. Okay. And I think they brought it back on the air, and it was like, they brought it back on the air, and I'm like, oh, they brought it back on the air, that's great. But the sad thing is, the sad thing is, I outgrew it. I mean, the whole show was about two special forces, and it was a really good show, and I loved watching it. That and 90210. See, back in the 90s, you had choices. I mean, you could decide which show you wanted to watch and what you were interested. Sometimes you were into Beverly Hills. Sometimes you were into X-Files. And I liked X-Files. Sometimes it was a little too grown up on that show. They had some scary images on there. But it's like, I used to watch it at night. And I'm like, that's what time it came on, at night. Sometimes I feel like I want to go to Beverly Hills. Sometimes I just want to watch a show about paranormal activity and all that stuff. And dude, oh, it was so cool at the time. I mean, I think they were like special forces. So yeah, they were special forces. And everybody thought they were so cute. I mean, I'm not into women, but, you know, they were so cute. And I was like, people were like, you know, saying, oh, are they going to hook up? We didn't want them to hook up in real life. I didn't want them to hook up in real life. I just wanted the characters, Dana and Fox, to you know, get married. And why not? They're both FBI agents. And, why not? They're so cute together on the show. I mean, seriously, they're so cute. And I thought it was cute. And, you know, it was a great show. Let's see how we done.